Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to our Achievement Hunter run. So serious when trying to complete all of EU4 achievements before EU5 is released. We are very deep into that and I think I've got like 17 achievements already since I started this series. And today I'm gonna try getting an achievement for Lithuania called Uncommonwealth, which requires me to start as this nation and form Commonwealth, or to be exact, Lithuanian-Polish Commonwealth. But obviously this is not enough of a challenge for us. So on top of this I'm gonna play very tall with a lot of deving, and I will try getting a military hegemon that requires us to have 1 million troops, 1,000 regiments. Well, how fast I'm gonna do that? Give me 100 years. So Lithuania is having a quite nice mission tree. It's not big, but remember, you form Commonwealth and unlock more of the missions. And my first steps will be richly around this mission. So the Polish succession is about getting Poland on a PU, and we need to wait for an event about the throne of Poland. While these two, they are actually mainly about the estates. So see, this requires me to get 1 stability, which can easily get a bit later, as well as loyal estates and lower autonomy. Because see, these provinces in the east have high autonomy. So I'm gonna actually start with decreasing this. We're gonna have a bit of rebels out of that, but that's totally fine. This is gonna update in a month. Why befriend the Cossacks is about granting a specific privilege, as well as getting a high loyalty influence of them. Pretty standard setup: PowerPoints, religious diplomats, manpower and general supremacy of the crown, prestige, loans, tolerance of heretics and heavens, which will be useful for us, tax modifier, and for now only these two for the Cossacks, because the privilege that is acquired here, it takes crown lands, which I don't have because I took PowerPoints. So we're gonna work on it a bit later. We need to expand our crown land in general, because remember, Lithuania starts as a duchy, so our autonomy will be increasing like crazy. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to start taking 3 PowerPoints privileges, but that's fine. Then rivals, let's go ahead and that's a question. I have hunger because they rivaled us. Novgorod, that's an easy target. And for now, Teutonic Order, pretty good general from the states. Kazimierz Jagiellończyk is not that good. Let's go ahead and pick some advisors. For sure, the morale guy, diplomatic reputation, and stability cost. So this is actually now just 90, because we did achieve a high tolerance of heretics and we got a bunch of Orthodox provinces. I think I will switch Orthodox sooner or later anyway. But for now, let's boost that stability. Finding some strong allies. Austria is for sure a good candidate. But besides that, oh, that's actually pretty fast for the 19th November. That's, I think, one of the fastest that I've seen. Let's also go ahead and ally. How about we take Brandenburg? Now here we have a choice about becoming a lesser partner in a personal union, or Poland is gonna get Władysław. That's gonna break our relations a bit, and I'll be able to go ahead and click this to get the PU. But to get this, I need to have 90% of our army in the force limit. So let's just go ahead and recruit a Grand Company, so they will be on the limit. See, Poland is allied to Gotland, has 21,000 by themselves. That should be enough for us to defeat them. By the way, that the cruising autonomy got us to 9.9%. So actually, yeah, it's gonna take time to get all of these guys to 55. I think it's fine. I think the steps are, because you could get this pretty much day 1, which I'm not sure I would like to do. But that just FYI if you'd like to do it differently than I did. But I'll get it later. First, let's focus on the war with Poland. So let's click this. That gives me the casus belli, as well as subjugation CB on both Livon Order and Riga. We have truce with Livon Order, so it's of course gonna take some time. Sweden asked to support their independence, but I'm busy with my own stuff. So Mr. Poland, let's declare that war. Restoration of Union, you see this is just Mazovia and Gotland, and on 20th of January we're gonna start this. Hello, Mr. Poland. This is like a really good idea to occupy Smolensk. Are you sure about that? Are you really sure? It's not a stack wipe, unfortunately. You have enough troops, but maybe next time. Yes, next time in war, so it worked. So Poland is down to 8,000 troops and 4,000 manpower. The easiest war in the history of easy wars. I also don't think I need a navy as in Lithuania, so let me just entirely remove that to save money. Another thing that could have been done better is rivaling Poland before the war, so I could get PP out of making them my PO. So take the notes, guys, and just do it better when you'll be playing yourself. Oh, now, actually, without doing anything except deving Kaunas twice, I became a great power. Number 8, but we're gonna get much higher with Poland. You see, cost of making them my unit is just 60%, and it's also just 60 of AE, so that's totally fine for us. I'll be able to take also... I want full money, and they're gonna give me full money. So I'll just go ahead and peace them out. Now, of course, when you have a personal union like that, it's very important to make them loyal. It's gonna take some time, but it's fine. And I need to make these relations positive, because if your ruler dies while your personal union partner has a negative opinion of you, you're gonna lose that union when that happens. So just keep improving that in the meantime. Guys, and a quick shout out, if you're enjoying this content and you'd like to get notified about the next videos from this and other series, remember that you can subscribe to the channel, and I do recommend to do that because I know that over half of you are not subscribing yet. But yeah, this PO is March West, which is if Poland is our subject, developing the lands will yield twice the benefit for the next 5 years. They're gonna lose 20 liberty desire right away. So this is down to 57 now. Look, if I develop them once, let's just do a test here. That's 52, 51. So now just it's a matter of improving the relations. Oh my god. Have you watched my recent multiplayer videos? I did not have much luck to Earth there, but this is extremely lucky. But Jonas, Albertas, Stanislavas, Kazimieras, Viotas. Oh, Jogaila. Yes, I'll go for Jogaila. I forgot to tell you, I'm number 2 great power. Moscow, of course, killed Novgorod already. It's fine, I'll deal with Moscow later. Let me first deal with Livonian Order and Riga. So for the subjugation casus belli, call Brandenburgian. Can I call Riga as a Belgian? No, let's just do it this way. Now you might guys wonder, why did you not switch to Orthodox yet? You said you're gonna go Orthodox. Well, before I finish wars with these guys, which are Catholics, it's not worth to switch to Orthodox because that will be much more AE. And that's gonna be a lot of AE for subjugating both Riga and Livonian Order. Riga, as you know, has a lot of cool missions, why they are a subject. While Livonian Order, I'm actually not sure if I want to vassalize them or take these provinces for myself. I did not decide it. Let's for now just vassalize Riga. Oh yeah, I went for subjugation, so I pretty much have to vassalize them. I think it's fine. I can annex them later. And as told you, I want to play a total Lithuania. While going sleep for the mission tree, so I have to expand a bit. Separate PC Teutonic Order, taking humility rival from them, but also full money and reparations. And so, you know, we've got one of the Age of Discovery bonuses already. While subjugating Cleveland Order, and as you see, that's 40 AE, and a few nations care, but it's not big of an issue. We will also go ahead to Schlachten now and make sure to take strong duchies. So this way we'll keep everyone loyal in a second. Now with that war fish, I can summon the Diet, go to Cossacks, and take the establish the Cossack regiment, which allows me to recruit Cossacks. That is the mission here, which spawns a few Cossacks and gives me plenty of claims down south here. What defeat the Livonian Order's trade efficiency, shipbuilding time, and perma claims on Poland. But also Teutonic Order and Muscovy. Of course, let's also make sure to seize land to keep the crown at least at 5, but we need to get it to 10% ASAP. Now I'm gonna pause my expansion just a little bit, unless we want to fight Crimea, because Ottomans might not be so willing to help them. This is gonna be still Kazan Nogai. That might be our next goal, but for now, let's just try switching our religion to Orthodox. So I'm gonna find an Orthodox province, decrease our autonomy here, and start converting. Oh shoot, guys, I forgot. It's gonna give 10% crown to clergy, so I don't want to click that until we get this. Time for Tech 5, which is the first idea group we can take, and honestly I'm not sure what I want to take. As told you, I want to play tall So we could think about infrastructure eco start. Probably ideally I should take either admin to expand or influence for the PUs or diplomatic to expand, but that's not a goal to do our conquest. So I'll simply start with infrastructure ideas. You know what, guys? I actually changed my mind. This is not an oopsie that I didn't take it initially, because I'll be able to click this mission from my next ruler and get him from 466 to 566, but I just need to do it in 8 years from now. Since I hit 25 autonomy in most of the provinces, well, it's around 20 to 25, I'll go ahead and decrease the autonomy there. Keep in mind, guys, I'm a duchy, so it's much harder to keep a good autonomy, and I have only 5% crown land. But now that I got it back to 0 in these provinces, it'll be easier to keep it low, because I'll soon hit prosperity, which is decreasing the autonomy, and I'm gonna get my crown to 10% next year. To make it worse, I've got a monthly autonomy change event, so I just have to lose some tax meta. Let me take like 5. And with this technology, we can go ahead and declare Muscovy for the conquest of Novgorod. Sweden is gonna help them, but at least I'm gonna get Sweden out of my coalition, which is just perfect. But nobody wants to join. Yeah, it's not even close. I think it should not be a problem, because we have our subjects helping. Just make sure that they are siege focused. Oh yeah, and the coalition immediately dissolved. That war is not easy when we are doing a lot of battles, which you see costs 54,000 of our troops to die already and deplete most of our manpower, but it's gonna be absolutely worth it. There's 130,000 troops that died on both sides already. Since I'm paying a lot for the fort we just occupied, let's give occupation of this to Livonian Order, so they take full cost of this. Okay, in the peace deal from Moscow, I want all of these provinces, which is how many? 1, 2, 3 trade centers in Novgorod. We will take another 3 in the next war. The perma claims, as well as full money. At least the amount of money they're gonna accept. 380 decades is gonna be of use, because we are about to embrace the institution. 160,000 troops dead in that war. We do have to attack Novgorod to fix these borders. Now, of course, conquering these terrains is a problem, because it increases our average autonomy. But I will simply take some time now. Maybe, yeah, I will just take some time now to decrease this autonomy, change our ruler, and take this mission. I'm so sorry, Mr. Kazimierz Czekiel. Maybe I should use this tech cost first. Nah. Goodbye. 11, 10, 7. That's our current one generation. That's 11, 12, 12. We can still do a better job of advisors, and we can increase his skills with this. I'm deving my lands a bit right now as well. Diplo points, because I have a lot of them. To get to 15 crown land, I needed burghers to be loyal. And now we can seize land to get to 20. So you see now the autonomy with prosperity and fixed crown land, it's decreasing 0.15 a month. I always have bad luck with this, but let's take a look. 100 tradition general. What am I gonna 233, of course. First bonus in Age of Discovery, AE impact, and guys, Ottomans, they did make Crimea a march, which is actually good news for us, because we don't have to fight other hordes. But the issue is Ottomans are pretty strong, obviously, but they took quality areas, which is in long term bad, but in short term very good, because there are 2 technologies behind that. Military Tech 4, why I can take Military Tech 6, which, as you remember, is the strongest technology in game, military wise. So let me just prepare right now and declare war on the Ottomans. Of course, Crimea directly, and yeah, I guess on the Ottomans for Azov, and I'll be able to call Austria in. And that's interesting, because Hungary just attacked Ragusa, which is technically guaranteed by the Ottomans. So they should get into war with the Ottomans, but we'll see if they will keep that guarantee. I don't know, AI is just cheating. It was well over 3 months already, and they still did not accept nor decline the call to arms. And this is what I'm doing with Ottoman army. Why fighting on -2? Even on the, especially on the losses, it looks good. And for my third governance reform, I'm gonna take max promoted cultures, because this requires me to accept 4 cultures, while we're accepting 2 right now. So I can accept Novgorodian and probably also Masquerade once I get more of it. Ottomans are just a cheater. They just did not accept call to arms and they are still guaranteeing Faguza. Ottomans? What Ottomans? What army? Okay, Mr. Ottoman, I think that's the peace deal that we'll be heading into. Hopefully they will not take this until I get my diplomat ready. Let's take this. 0.1 ducat on top of that. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's a bit improved borders. Why I cannot click this? I need to core Kaffa, which is fine, because over here I want to risk Crimea as our subject. Remember, we need to keep high autonomy, while yeah, we'll indeed go and core these 3 provinces. Let's just reduce war exhaustion first. Yeah, now with this organized, I can finally get the construction cost until the end of until the death of the current ruler, grow prosperity growth and additional admin skill, so he's 566, and we will, I think, finally be changing our religion to Orthodox. So just go ahead and find a province of unrest, start converting it. Wait a month tick, and we can go ahead and change our religion to Orthodox. Again, clergy is gonna get 10 land, but it's fine. This is perfectly fine. And how does it? Yeah, see, I had previously a requirement here to be a papal controller or have good relations with Pope, and I have really bad relations with Pope. So let's just focus right now on increasing loyalty of the clergy and getting more of temples. Can also start deving more, because I'm hitting points cap on both Diplo and Mill, and I'm really ahead of time, and that's why I'll just go ahead and start deving in provinces of good terrain and with prosperity. I could actually go ahead and accept the Ryazan culture, because I think if I do, I will be able to consecrate a metropolitan here. Is it possible another? How about here? Why is it not possible? I need 8 more development in this state. Well, that's a piece of cake. And you see this way, could really 10 of Patriarch authority, which I can spend on construction cost and development cost. With the autonomy mission done, I will start accession of both Lviv, Odin and Riga soon. I should also finally use claims of Poland on Teutonic Order, or actually my claims. And I'm going to take the trade centers for myself, while the rest is gonna go to Poland. And this is because I can give them 12 more provinces and still annex them for free later. If Crimean provinces court, I can get the Crimean Steppes mission, which is a choice between CAF compatibility for 20 years, enable tribes for 30 years, or trade center in Kaffa. That's an interesting choice. Well, honestly, I don't want to give tribes Kramland. I'm just gonna go for the CAF compatibility then. Anyway, it's time to embrace the institution. So I'm getting behind in decks. Just go ahead and embrace it and take the military decks soon to keep our innovativeness. You see my buildings are already 69 of cost, but I can take it even lower with this, ask for contribution from burghers. And now this only costs me 64 ducats each, and let me get the churches that we need for the mission. Thanks to developing of Kiev a bit earlier, as you remember. By the way, it gives me yearly Patriarch authority, so it was good to switch. Because now this is increasing 0.6 a year. But thanks to developing and building up Kiev, I'm getting local construction costs, possible buildings, and additional bonus for our ruler. Another construction cost. This is 54 per building. Emblem Faith is giving me tolerance to the true faith as well as 10 patriarchal authority. Since for Golden Year I need a city of 30 death and Kiev is having 23 while Vilnius 21, I'm gonna just def Kiev further. Mainly for mill points, because I'm really ahead in this technology, but I'll maybe get a click or two for the deploy as well. Honestly, since I have autonomy organized, I don't need over 20 crown anymore, and I'm deving my provinces. Let me sell titles and use that to repay my 1% loans, because their size increased significantly. And let's repay my 4% loans with that, and the rest of the money invested into workshops. With 100% of reduced unity and a couple of other bonuses you see here, I can take Purge of Vilnius, which is maximum tolerance of heretics, and Schlachtoi loyalty equilibrium, as well as religious settlements, here are the requirements, which gives me stability cost modifier, as well as 75% cheaper advisor for conversion cost. Please give me that, so we can get all of these boys converted. Now I regret that I developed Vilnius instead of Kiev, because yeah, you see this mission requires me 30 development there. What would happen if I changed my capital to Kiev? Because that would be cheaper. For now I don't have mana for this, because I need to change this. About that, my second idea group, well, I'm playing tolls. I could go trade, just global trade power and goods price modifier, and I think that's what we're gonna do. It's, again guys, don't criticize me for that pick, because I'm not playing a World Conquest wide campaign. We're playing a toll Lithuania into Commonwealth. So having that in mind, I just spent mill points to get David to 30, so I can take the Jesuit Academy, which is tech cost for 20 years as well as innovativeness. You see, now also with a bit of deving I can take Enforce Commonwealth mission, which it wasn't really easy, because for accepted cultures, as we discussed, 50 income and 250 of expansion development, and that is gonna change my tier 1 guarantee form, so be finally a kingdom, not a duchy. And it is also gonna give us 10% dev cost for another 10 years, so even more deving is ahead of us. Why this guarantee form? See, its monthly autonomy change, GAF capacity and heretic in heaven promises do not give us any penalties. Magdeburg laws require me to have 3 provinces with 25 development, a center of trade and marketplace, so I achieved that with Kiev, Vilnius and Novgorod, a bit of deving. In exchange I'm gonna get in these provinces local construction time, development cost modifier, which I'm not gonna use for deving, and Magdeburg laws national idea is upgraded. Which one it is? New Magdeburg laws. It's development cost and goods produce modifier. We gotta get to this. The deving is gonna be beautiful in this country. It's at last time to attack Moscow, and that will also allow me to attack Novgorod, because Moscow is protecting their independence. Tier 4 guarantee 4 is another yearly patriarchal authority. Oh, Mr. Sweden, it's so good that you are investing into Lithuanian economy with all of the trade power and money that you are giving to us. Fixing borders with Novgorod is yet another mission. Break Novgorod, which is PU Casus Belli Moscow. And honestly, I'm not gonna take it. Instead, I'll rather expand there. You see, I need all of these provinces in our hands to get the next mission for co-creation cost and AE impact. I'm gonna expand directly because I want to take over fully the Novgorod trade. Golden Era, here we come. Also, I guess here we come with movement of our trade capital. Yeah, we just need a bit more diplo points. This way, we have 73% of trade power in Baltic Sea, 22 value. 17 is coming from the Novgorod because I'm pretty much fully controlling it, and 10 is coming from Kiev, but 3.6 from Crimea, so we are organizing our trade pretty nicely already. I forgot to tell you, I'm the first great power. It's time for the new round of deving, because we got the dev cost from here, and defcons from here, so I can go and find states that are not yet having the bonus from the metropolitan, especially the steppes, because I'm required to develop the steppes. But where are the steppes? Yeah, I don't have that many of them. Okay, let's just start with these provinces here. And then we've just been points, because the other power points are for filling ideas. Except I need 30 development here, so I'll just do this, this, and this. And click. And yeah, now the steps. Just keep deving the steps with our middle points, especially to get rid of this goddamn devastation. And you see our dev cost, it's even down to 10 in some of the provinces. It's pretty good. It's not like a world record, but that's pretty nice. You see I can dev Vyazma for 6 points a click. And it's because I need this mission that requires me to have 3 provinces with 8 development in wool, cloth or cotton. 8 production developments. I'm deving obviously cloth provinces. Let me easily get it to 8. And it turns out I need a manufacturing Zlewikk to achieve that, which obviously is not unlocked yet on the current technology. I'm just too fast. Establish elective cards gives me reform progress and admin mana. If you're thinking how I'm using my construction cost, let's take a look. These are my barracks, workshops, churches, and marketplaces. I'm really taking advantage of that. Same as with deving, we're already at 95,000 maximum power. Military reform is just perfect. I just need depot points to finish trade ideas, but I'm gonna go for reform the army, because that's more deving with mil points. And let's use that to attack Sweden and simply increase our trade power in the Baltic Sea. Austria, we can just join it. You see also that I'm already building a couple of manufacturers. We are preparing for the Polish crown bonus from Commonwealth. So from Sweden I'm only taking Viborg, Stockholm and Gotland, as well as the trade power. And so now interestingly I can add Stockholm and Gotland to trade company. That will also improve the trade centers there immediately. And one nice thing about this trade company is that obviously I have a lot of trade power in the Baltic Sea, but more importantly, you see these 2 provinces give me 10% goods progress modifier for all of the other provinces in this node, including Swedish provinces. So the value in the Baltic Sea itself is also significantly higher. And if I click to promote investments, they at least 28%. Investments, it's already 12% of 11.4% increase of the production. Around these borders, just perfect, guys. Don't wait for Commonwealth to be created. Insufficient construction supplies for next 10 years. Have plus 15% construction costs. So it's actually 100 ducats difference per manufactory. And like 15 ducats difference here. So it's not that bad. It is bad. I think I don't care about that. I'll keep building this manufacturers. You might think, how do I have so much money for this manufacturers? Well, I keep deving, so my crown keeps increasing, and every 5 years I sell titles, which is a lot of money. We finished trade ideas. I can take this with goods progress modifier. I have additional merchant that I'm gonna send at last to Krakow. And harness the steps is giving us +1 random development in every step province. And they also getting 25% tax for the next 20 years. This is one of my favorite agendas, so just 2 dev clicks on Diplo for 500 ducats. Absolutely worth it. Since I'm slowly hitting my gav capacity and I'm about to annex Poland, I'll build up a couple of card houses. Even borders with Moscow is also the mission we discussed, so campaign Moscow, which is called Crushing Cost, AE Impact and Mill Points. So I can core this all at once. Looks like I could buy colonies from Castile. I just need to make them more happy with us. So how about we conference at the rival England? And now Mr. Castile. Yeah, we just need an alliance with them. And how close? It is really close. It is, even though we are allied to the rival France. I think that might end our French alliance, because we'll be allied to... Oh no, these guys are not rival to Castile, so it's fine. Yeah, I should get Castile easily. Brandenburg has... What? Dominic attitude towards Lithuania? Go home, Brandenburg, you're drunk. France just... Why is everyone domineering towards us? Is it because I got this guy into as my heir because my heir died? I think so, because I clicked the button here. Okay, that's a learning, never do that. Let's just improve relations with this guy. Why are you domineering? You're goddamn weak compared to me. I think it's because they got a PUCB on me? Because I did introduce the heir? I think that's how it works, because we had a royal marriage. And yeah, my ruler just died, you know, in regency for the next 7 years. Which doesn't matter because we are just waiting for the 10th from Commonwealth now. This is the moment, guys. Let me take the technology. I'll also take Diplo just for high trade efficiency. That's a third idea group. I really don't care about it. Actually, for memes, I could go for Aristo, but it really doesn't matter. What does matter is form Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. I'll actually keep my current ideas because I want to keep the development cost. And Lithuanian Polish Commonwealth looks just perfect. This name is just so little, barely visible on the map. Let's just straight away go ahead and state all of these new provinces we received. But before that, missions. Yeah, this it's completely different. I just kept a few of this from the Lithuanian mission tree. So support the merchants is a burger's privilege. Merchant trade power. Polish Renaissance is idea cost innovativeness gain and a cheaper advisor actually for production. So please, Mr. Copernicus. New ideas. Oh my god, there's so much to choose from. Mission chances heretics. Some perma claims. Patriarch authority. And expansion of an estuary. Breaking the rules is CAF compatibility. Some streltsies, etc. And is that it? How am I supposed to get the Varn aftermath? Starting with Lithuania. Okay, I would need more army. This is just so funny. I think I don't care about it. Let's choose tier 5 country form, which is gonna be the... Oh yeah, of course. The achievement, I forgot. But yeah, tier 5 country form. I think I'll go for the Cossacks registry. I don't need these decisions. Let's take the CAF compatibility, which unlocks me winged hussars. So I've got 60% CAF compatibility, but also def cost. So I can def a few more times. Also, I saved for the Polish crown, which is 33% goods process modifier. Let's recruit the whole limit of the winged hussars right away. I'm gonna combine them with the streltsy units, and I'll add a few thousand of normal infantry. You see, I'm a bit over the GAF capacity, that's why I will go ahead and take a bit from clergy. So this is slightly fixed, but obviously I'll need many more buildings, which doesn't matter at this point of the campaign. You see now, in 1590 we've got 264 income, and that's not all we can get. No, that's all we can get because we have 0 autonomy all over here. This is just so beautiful. 63 value in the Baltic Sea. I'll just go ahead and keep deving as the last step of this campaign. I think the last step actually is to attack the Ottomans and fix the borders on the south, and then we will be done. Oh my god, this country is so strong. Ottomans look scary and they are killing Mamluks now, but 80,000 troops, this is nothing for us. It's time to try our winged hussars. Reminder, strelts is land fire damage and fire damage received. Why Cossacks is shock damage? Why winged hussars is +1 CAF shock and plus 50% morale damage. So let me scorch this. An actual let... No! Wanted to let the winged hussars unit to fight. Looks like Ottomans are having 20% more discipline than us. Well, let's find a discipline advisor here, and certainly cancel war taxes. And we are winning here in Ackerman, but really, guys, barely barely. I think I'm gonna change my stacks a bit just to adjust to this war. 25. I actually have around 25 combat. It's more like 18 per stack. I'm gonna get these stacks, these 3 stacks together. Oh, this is gonna be 1 stack. That's just way too big. I have to reorganize completely. Right, let's just first kill these 2 guys. And I'll reorganize into not 2 stacks, but more like 3 stacks. So you have 20k artillery, so 2 stacks of 10k, and third stack will be just only battle stack without artillery. And then that's special units. And let's start with Winged Hussars. We have pretty good force limit of them. Like, goddamn good force limit of them, 17,000. Half goes here, half goes here. Then from these guys, half goes here, half here, and half here. These guys, I don't need them. From this special units, all of them will go to Czech Sarai. Yeah, I will be over the combat with, but this troops will be also reinforcing over time, so it's fine. And then half of this go here, half of this go here. All of 3 stacks will be overstacking over the combat with, but trust me guys, this is gonna be better. I'm just too lazy at this point of this campaign to micromanage it with even more reinforcements. So I'm sending 2 stacks with cannons to siege, while this 3rd stack will be fighting. Okay, Ottomans, time to say goodbye. You see, 200,000 of our troops died, but I'm still almost on my max manpower, which we cannot say about the Ottomans. I'll take the provinces that I needed full money as a compensation, and this is much better. Every province with grain and workshop is gonna get tax, but more importantly, price of grain increased by 20%. Let's just take a look. Yes, grain is now 2.5. So you're at 345 of income. But yeah, you know, I don't like the thumbnails. I want to have a good thumbnail. That's why I'm gonna attack Moscow to take over this shitty provinces here, which is gonna get me into war with the Ottomans again. Oh no, I will not get into war with the Ottomans, it seems. Which is actually even better news. I keep saying the last step, but yeah, with good borders, I now want to get prosperity in Poland. While be deving it, and in January I'll be unlocking Tech 11, which is the most important manufacturers for Poland, because this is the cloth manufacturers. Just take a look at that. I think we should also get the weapon manufactory. For that we'll need 2 more technologies in the military. I'll think about this. You know, why I'm building up the last manufacturers, I'm just playing around the Polish mission train to see investing in Eastern Poland. This is all the requirements. Gives me change of all of the wool provinces into cloth. Wait a second. Will it work on all of this? Just take a look. Yes, it worked on all of them. I'm already at 556 of income. We've hit 600 income in 15.4. That's pretty nice. With just these terrains, I could probably play around with changing my capital to Western Europe and to create some trade companies here to get it even higher. But I'm too lazy to do that. Should we try getting a military hegemon? Just last one step. There we go, guys. Easy peasy. 1546 military hegemon without even really try harding to get that. Just a total Lithuania into Commonwealth. Yeah, we've got 300,000 max manpower. Income, you saw, we did get to 600 earlier. 400 force limit was also the number earlier, but we've got 1 million of troops. Perfectly balanced, as all Achievement Hunter episode should be. For today, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like on this video and of course subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future Achievement Hunter runs. Bye!